LeBron James confronts Stephen A. Smith courtside during Lakers-Knicks clash. The Los Angeles Lakers' triumphant eighth consecutive victory against the New York Knicks should have been a moment of celebration for LeBron James. However, rather than basking in the victory, James was seen engaged in a tense confrontation with ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith during a break in the game. The heated exchange took place courtside, drawing attention from fans and media alike. While the exact words exchanged remain unclear, James' visible agitation and body language suggested that the discussion was far from pleasant before he ultimately walked away. Smith, who recently inked a lucrative $100 million contract extension with ESPN, was in attendance to support his beloved Knicks, a team he has passionately followed for years. A longtime admirer of Los Angeles' warm climate, Smith seemed to be enjoying both his contract celebration and the opportunity to watch his team play in one of the most iconic basketball arenas. Yet, despite the celebratory circumstances, his encounter with LeBron James added an unexpected layer of drama to the evening. The ongoing debate: LeBron, the media, and Stephen A. Smith. This public confrontation follows weeks of mounting tension between James and Smith. The ESPN personality has frequently discussed LeBron, making headlines with his commentary on the NBA superstar's career milestones and public statements. Most notably, Smith recently weighed in on James surpassing 50,000 career points, calling for an end to the polarizing debate over the greatest of all time, GOAT, title between LeBron and Michael Jordan. According to Smith, both legends deserve immense respect for their contributions to basketball history, and continuing the debate only fuels unnecessary division among fans. However, despite his praise, Smith has also been critical of LeBron's recent comments about the state of modern NBA media. James had spoken out in defense of Minnesota Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards, who admitted he wasn't interested in being the face of the NBA, citing the relentless scrutiny and pressure that comes with the role. LeBron pointed to the media's tendency to hold current players to the standards of past eras, often in an unfair and overly critical manner. Stephen A. Smith's response and controversial remarks. Unsurprisingly, Smith did not take James' comments lightly. Known for his bold and sometimes provocative takes, Smith fired back, arguing that the media plays a crucial role in the growth of the league and the global superstardom of its players. While acknowledging that criticism can be harsh, he emphasized that being the face of the NBA comes with responsibilities and expectations, including handling media scrutiny. However, tensions escalated further when Smith made a more personal claim, suggesting that LeBron was orchestrating a path for his son, Bronny James, to enter the NBA and potentially land a spot on the Lakers. This allegation struck a nerve, as LeBron is widely known as a devoted father who takes great pride in his family. Any suggestion that he would manipulate NBA opportunities for his son in an unethical manner would understandably be met with strong disapproval. Though James did not publicly address Smith's remarks at the time, the courtside confrontation may have been his first opportunity to directly challenge the media veteran face-to-face. The balance between criticism and respect. Despite their ongoing disagreements, Smith has never shied away from giving LeBron his due respect. In fact, he recently defended James against former Chicago Bulls legend Scottie Pippen, who had implied that he was a superior player and accused LeBron of chasing championships. Smith firmly dismissed Pippen's claims, arguing that LeBron's longevity, consistency, and leadership make him one of the greatest players in NBA history. While Smith is undoubtedly one of the most influential voices in sports media, his relationship with NBA superstars is often complicated. He thrives on heated debates and controversial takes, but he also recognizes the greatness of the athletes he critiques. For LeBron, the challenge is navigating a media landscape that constantly scrutinizes his every move while maintaining his composure and focus on the game. The bigger picture. Athletes and the media in the social media era. This altercation highlights a broader issue within modern sports media: the evolving relationship between athletes and the press. With the rise of social media, players now have direct access to their audiences, allowing them to control their narratives in ways that were previously impossible. LeBron, for instance, frequently uses platforms like Twitter and Instagram to share his thoughts and respond to criticism, bypassing traditional media channels. However, this shift has also led to increased friction between players and analysts. Many athletes feel that the media prioritizes controversy and sensationalism over fair analysis, while journalists argue that their role is to provide honest critique, even if it ruffles feathers. The LeBron-Smith confrontation is just the latest example of this ongoing tug-of-war between players seeking respect and media figures upholding their duty to engage audiences. Resolution or ongoing feud. It remains unclear whether LeBron and Smith were able to resolve their differences during their courtside exchange, or if this feud will continue to simmer in the public eye. Given their prominent roles in the NBA ecosystem, it's unlikely this will be the last time they cross paths. Whether the confrontation leads to a more mutual understanding or further intensifies the debate between athletes and media figures is yet to be seen. For now, one thing is certain: the Lakers' victory over the Knicks may have added another win to their record. But the real story of the night was the tension between one of the greatest players of all time and one of the most influential voices in sports media. As the NBA season progresses, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how this dynamic unfolds.